is. Hello everybody, welcome back to Landedkiller Show. I'm going to try my best to cover what we got here going on. Currently we got some big things going on with YouTube at the moment, specifically with Canadian YouTubers, a couple devblogs, and little revelations about TikTok. So I'm just going to kind of cover every little bit that I can at the moment. So I suppose I want to focus this first bit towards this Canadian Bill C-11. Looks like it's going to give the Canadian government control over what shows up in the YouTube algorithm in Canada. And if Canadian YouTubers aren't Canadian enough, then they're not going to really get anywhere. Now, from what I understand, that bill passed the Parliament over in Canada. So I'm trying to think if there's any Canadian old Warships YouTubers. Not really thinking of anyone in particular at the moment, but I would say at the moment, you know, it's going to be challenging times for many YouTubers. There's a lot of them do come from Canada, not myself, but I'm pretty close to the border. So I understand some of what they're having to deal with at the moment. This blasted fan in the way. Oh, I gotta open it. And of course, the darn cord's stuck on something. Right when I'm trying to go into battle. Stuck in the chair. There, let's get in bed. Not being very professional now today, am I? Of course, it's kind of right off the chair. Yeah, long story short, need a little fan on the computer sometimes because, you know, it gets super hot and all that. But yes, to our Canadian friends, whether they be World of Warship YouTubers or not, I do feel for you. As government should not be controlling the algorithms of independent sites. If the independent sites are already doing a decent enough job already of regulating the content on the platform. Granted, there's some cases where YouTube could do better, such as with that, what the hell is his name? I'm J Station, that guy? Yeah, that guy sitting there making videos, faked his girlfriend's passing. Very, very messed up individual who I hope does not get a rise back on the platform ever. That's a low. Like, you don't sit there and treat your girl like that as some stupid prop. You treat her with a little damn respect. Sit there and use her in a damn video and then pretend that she's passing all this other nonsense. I mean, what the hell? You can obviously tell I'm not a big fan of that guy. That's alright. I try not to bash other YouTubers on the platform too much. It's too tiring and old. Let's focus on what really matters, such as our all the TikTok creators have had their data basically shared with the Chinese government in leaked documents. That's another thing that's going on. So if you know somebody who's been posting content to TikTok, whether it be a family member, relative, friend of the family, friend in real life, co-worker, I would probably advise that you tell them not to upload content on there and just put a stop to it. There actually was, like in the US, one of the FCC commissioners was trying to get Google and Apple to ban the app. Now, granted, if they weren't doing the sneaky data collection stuff, which we suspect they're doing all along, should they have been banned? I don't know. I'm going to leave that to be up to the governments on that. You go either way with that sort of thing, and I'm trying not to make this channel charged with all the politics and all that, you know, the politics, all that. I try not to go that way too much. I just point out things that happen that are major, such as Bill C-11 affecting Canadian YouTubers. Don't worry, I'm not affected. I'm not based out of Canada, so we're fine on that end. Should probably address my lack of uploads lately on the side channels. What I will say on that is that when you have situations occur in your life that are stressful, sometimes it takes a little while to recover from, but I think I've been doing a pretty good job of keeping the uploads going on the main channel at least. I'm gonna slowly but surely get everything back to its normal pace again. Just give me some time and I'll get it back to the normal pace. Usually if I'm missing uploads, it's usually due to some major event happening, because usually I don't like missing uploads. Let me think. What needs to be uploaded next? Let's see. Landedkiller Minecraft needs another video. Landedkiller Zombies is probably going to be in need of another video. The racing channel too, and killer film reviews. Just keep in mind, it's only me uploading the videos, so it's basically whenever I can get around and getting to them that I do it, you know? Granted, I'm sure some people would like it if I just abandon the other channels and I switch to daily content on this channel, like Sealer Mumban does, and I'm just like, I don't really feel the need to do that, as I prefer to explore my creative side very much, and I don't like limiting my options, because what happens with the YouTube algorithm is if you start posting different content all at the same time on the channel, your videos don't do as good and all that. Because YouTube's trying to rank your video into a specific category, and you start posting all these different videos from different categories, you're not going to do so well. I had to learn that the hard way. Granted, Temple Run 2 videos were a popular thing on this channel, but I had to move away from that, as it doesn't make sense for a World of Warships channel to have Temple Run going on at the same time. I mean, obviously, maybe that would have been the smarter move to continue with Temple Run content, but I got bored of it. I can't do content that I get bored of, you know? Like, my most viewed videos on this channel specifically are about Temple Run. Do I hate the game now? No. Do I disagree with the dev's decision to get rid of the coin skins? Yes. Is it the end of the world? No. It is what it is. Granted, I can't be in I can't cover every single thing all the time due to working a lot. Now let's get things in context here for those that don't know. Sealer Mumban, he's a teacher. He's off right now. He has tons of time on his hands. Me, I work in a factory, so and I do overtime. So my gaming time is literally when I record these videos. And then I get some time to do clan battles during the week on occasion. But the whole of the goal for the YouTube channel this year is still to get to 1,000 subscribers. Now, I haven't been absent from putting content out. Let's be clear on that. There has been some very lengthy videos actually put out on the side channel, Landedkiller Plus. Mainly The Wolf Among Us. There's 2 complete playthroughs on that. One where it's more of a light side, and then one where it goes more darker. That's actually the last link in the description. So if you expand the description on this very video, actually, you'll see that the last link is to a playlist called Telltale Playthroughs. That's where all that content is being uploaded to. I try to keep myself going with some kind of content when I'm feeling out of it. So I was able to do that by doing The Wolf Among Us and by starting to do Batman now. Now, the Batman episodes in particular are going to take a while because I have to split them up, because for some reason my mobile video editor does not like to sit there and do whole lengthy videos for the Batman, but for The Wolf Among Us it did them just fine. So yeah. At the time of recording this, I believe we are still uploading part 1 of this, the Batman one, but The Wolf Among Us should be there in both playthroughs. Let's get on to the nitty-gritty, the World of Warships related stuff, okay? Because you guys are probably tired of me talking about real-world nonsense. Alright, let me see. What did I miss from the last one? It looks like they had a devblog come out where they were increasing Sigma and range on On Hawk and Duncan. Renown and Hawk got engine boost consumable. St. Vincent got an improved repair party. Got a buffs to torpedo damage. Torpedo armor distance reduced. Hampshire got its torpedo with reduced. Collingwood, the British Tier 7 replacement Nelson, as I'm calling it, has hydroacoustic surge for 3 charges, range 3 kilometers for torpedoes, 4 kilometers for ship detection, and main battery load consumable with 4 charges. Reduction time by 50%. Wami got increased accuracy of secondary battery guns. Now they're similar to accuracy secondary guns in Georgia. Aquila, number of torpedo rounds on deck reduced from 21 to 18. Number of engine cooling consumables increased from 2 to 4. Number of patrol ship. Number of patrol fighter consumables for attacking torpedo from 3 to 4. Submarines got buffs. Their torpedo dispersion reduced by a lot across the board. Urban Submarine 4501, Tier X. Center ping reduced from 14 to 6.3. Same range as Homer torpedoes. I'm assuming that that's going to be a steel or coal premium ship at this current time. And I'm going to say that our submarines are going to have full release by the fall. I'm pretty confident in saying that. What do you know? As I'm recording this, we have another new devblog that just went live. Alright, well, we're going to get everything I can covered here. It looks like we got some changes coming into place right as I'm recording this within a day. There's no longer going to be a ban for clan battles on Petropavlovsk and Kleber. However, teams can have no more than 1 per battle. New restrictions. Teams can no longer have more than 1 Conde and 1 Napoli per battle. Alright. Changes to test ships. Clausewitz. Maximum high explosive shell damage increased from 2400 to 2950. Collingwood. Forward and aft armor increased 16 to 26 millimeters. Action time on main battery low boost consumable increased from 20 to 25 seconds. Interesting. Main battery load time increased from 25 to 26 seconds. Huron, Tier 7 Commonwealth Destroyer. Maximum HE shell damage reduced from 19,000 to 16,000. Main battery load time reduced from 4.5 to 4.2. Rook, Hawk, Duncan. Main battery load time increased from 30 to 31 seconds. Alright, well that is interesting. Rio de Janeiro, the Agincourt copycat with minor changes here and there. Main battery load time increased from 30 to 31, and yes, they made it Pan American, yada yada. Honestly, what they're having to do now is they're having to search through old documents to find what ships were in design and what ships are going to be sold to other nations, which is what Agincourt basically was. Granted, do I like them making clones of ships? I really do not, but I'm afraid that this is kind of the situation we're going to be running into for a while unless we're talking about other ship types such as carriers and submarines, which I believe Wargaming implemented into the game the way they have because they're running out of ships to actually use, and the planners 3 to 4 years down the road have realized this, and they're going to try to keep content going by having us focus in on submarines and carriers for probably the next 2 years. Granted, there's probably still going to be some battleship lines and cruiser lines that are introduced here and there, but they're probably going to be modified versions of other nations' ships. And I believe that they will toss these ships in the Pan American and Commonwealth lines. And probably into Spain, because we've already seen a copycat ship already show up in Spain, which we covered in the last devblog video. Getting a lot of hypotheticals. At some point in the future, it's going to be a lot of fantasy ships that Wargaming is going to design themselves. In my imagination. So, yeah, that's kind of like the clan name, Pirates of Nassau. Yeah. Okay, what else do we have in this devlog? Hampshire. Main battery load time increased from 10 to 10.5 seconds. Maximum armor piercing shell damage reduced from 45,000 to 40,350. Where's the list of these ships? Like I said, they just posted a new devlog right when I'm actually recording this. I'm gonna go check that out. Very, very interesting name. It is called Seychelles. Seychelles. It is going to be closest possible real life Seychelles. With this, we want to test if we can use actual real world locations in the game, instead of only taking inspiration from them. For our prototype, we chose the north eastern part of the archipelago. The visual theme will try to capture the look and feel of Seychelles. The map is still in prototype stage. Sure, okay, they're just going to keep it as close as possible, yeah. I think that covers a lot of what needed to be covered, pretty much. But yeah, going back to the start of the video, Bill C13, the new Canadian bill basically kind of reminds me of past bills like SAPA and other bills. Over the years, we've had a lot of these attempts by governments to just control the World Wide Web. And it's just getting nuts. I think that we should be able to just have an open internet and to let private companies regulate this stuff. Obviously, in cases when it comes to Cambridge Analytica with Facebook and stuff, yes, those are the kind of cases where the government should step in when massive amounts of user data has been leaked. Especially in the case of TikTok, when massive amounts of user data has been leaked to the Chinese government. There are various articles on this in the news as well. Is there going to be any new ship reviews coming? I'm going to work on it and try. I think that I want to do Toulon for the next one, and then go from there. I realize it's been a while, like 2 weeks. Side channels will be updated as needed, but priority will be given to this channel and to the racing channel. Those are the two biggest channels in terms of subscribers at the moment. Wait. I'm getting down to the wire even recording this. I want to encourage everybody, just take time to subscribe to all the channels and just try to support work across them by watching the videos. Usually if there's not an upload on the main, there's probably a video uploaded to the side channel pretty close. Like I said, I've tried to keep content going by getting the Wolf Among Us playthroughs going. There's no commentary on them, it's just straight playthroughs, as I wanted you guys to be able to immerse yourselves in the decisions I made in that game. Obviously, I know it isn't the biggest stuff, but it is what it is. I forgot I needed to take care of that, so take care of that. Do I have any big plans for the future in terms of channels? Not really. At this point, I believe we're set on the amount of channels that we have, and there's going to be no new channels created for the near future. I think I might also be tossing on that new track I just had done as well into this video. More of a reflective piece. So you may hear it, you may not hear it. You'll find out as future me is going to put that in. So, one final reminder, just take time to just get out in nature this week. Spend time with family, just de-stress, as this life can get very stressful. We all need that. And again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to please like, watch, and subscribe, as every little bit helps. You would not believe it, but every little bit helps, whether it be a like, a comment, or a subscribe. And I will do my best to make content continually for you guys. If there's interruptions in content, the most likely reason is something happened in real life where I'm having to address something or deal with something. But I'm always going to try to come back as soon as that event is wrapped up. So, yeah. That's all I have to say on that matter. So, see you next time on the Landedkiller Show. And thank you so much for taking time to watch my video today. It means a lot.